Hey guys, there's no practice today, but I want to talk about our mumbo formation. So we do our normal bozo when we're against like a man because it's good for driving. But if they're in a zone, we need to go to the mumbo. The reason is because you're overloading the space. You know, they're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 most likely, and so we need to overload zones here, and so people have to, you know, pinch off of the outside in order to get their look. So in the mumbo, you guys have to learn, all the attackmen have to learn all of these 4 positions, because depending on the rotation, attack or a midfielder could end up there, so you could end up in any of these. And then this one we always want as attack, and this will be a midfielder. But so as attack, you're going to learn everything down here. But what we need is, with all of our drives coming from up top, the midi's going to take it up high before he starts his cut, just like in bozo, which is going to give you time to sink in. So if he's going to cut this alley over here, then we need these guys to be pinching in on the play a little bit. They kind of need to come in more in here-ish. So that, because we're overloading the zone, right? There's going to be a midi defending here, there's going to be a corner midi, and if he can come down here, this corner midi, if he stays up there, so he draws a high double, he can dump it to any of these players. If he doesn't, if that midi does come in with somebody, that's what the screens are for. And so this guy is going to come here, whoop, and set a screen so this guy can fold out. This guy's got to come in and set a screen so that this guy can fold out. We're just trying to get either one. So if this guy's, you know, he's coming down here, he wants to see this guy coming for the quick side go, and that's a pretty decent angle if you do it right. Or this guy up high, because he's going to curl around and get that ball and shoot a pretty much dead on rip. Or if the slide doesn't come, he can shoot. Or let's say, you know, these screen setters got to pop, you know, so the one that's backside's got to move over, but this guy can come and sit. He's actually probably the closest to the crease after he sets it. You can kind of pick and roll and get 3 looking options on that attack there. And if that doesn't work out, so let's say incredible defense, right? He just keeps coming down, and he's going to dish it to X, and X is going to then re-dodge on these people, and from there, these 2 swapped, and so the 2 former crease guys are now wide, and the 2 guys that came in to set the screens are here, and then they are going to run. So these guys are wide again, and they are here. So if he's dodging on this side, he's going to come up, set a screen. He's going to come towards the dodge, high crease towards the dodge. Screen setter, a low crease, is going to then become the mirror on that dodge, giving the option of shoot, pass, or pass. I need to know if you have any questions. This is probably our best way to outdo a zone, because you're putting 2, sometimes 3 people in a zone, which can be really confusing for a defense. The other thing we'll need to work on with this is that these guys got to keep their spacing, but then they have to look to when this guy's dodging, right? If this guy's dodging, they got to make sure they're getting in a rip position to throw down shots. And we're gonna have to work on some rip shots on these 2 guys, because it's important that you guys have to be a threat enough that if you're, so in their zone, right? If this guy takes him and this guy helps, you know, there's a midi here and a midi here, but hopefully if both of those guys go, these 2 aren't going to be smart enough to pick up you 2. We'll leave this guy, or this guy. One of the 3 should get open against more zones. So we need you guys to do that. So watch this